Welcome to day 5 of the Art of Happiness. We continue along. We have to point out one more thing. If you are a reflection of God and you have all His power, you have infinite free choice. Now, we've learned something else about our anxiety now. We can choose not to have it. It's entirely within your control because you are a piece of God. If we truly are God in a body, why can't we do all the things that God can do? The problem seems to be a lot of stuff that's blocking that light. You could have the world's most powerful flashlight, but put your hand over it and you're not going to see much light at all. That's your situation with your anxiety. All the light, all the joy is ready to come out, but we're blocking it. We don't mean to block it, but we're blocking it. This teaches us something else about our anxiety. The joy we need doesn't need to be created. The joy is there. We just need to stop blocking it. We just need to pick up our hand off the flashlight and something so beautiful will happen by itself. In short, you've got this. There is another teaching of the mystics that can help us, and that is the idea that in actuality, God is recreating the world at every moment. At every moment, we are brand spanking new. It happens so fast, we don't see it, but we're told Hasidic masters can actually see it, and when they do, their evil inclination is basically gone because God is literally, quote, in your face all the time. Possibly this is related to the notion in science that everything is a wave, and a wave has its up and it has its down, but it happens faster and faster than our eyes can see. Similarly, every single moment the world disappears, that's the down, and is recreated, that's the up. What has that got to do with our anxieties? Simple. It means you always have another chance. Just because you had anxiety one moment doesn't mean you need to have anxiety the next moment, because you and all your emotions are brand new every second. Knowing this, we can now have infinite opportunities to change. This way you know you're not stuck with anxiety. Your next moment can be joyful, and I hope it is. That's just what that mystic told me when I came to him and I was having trouble with mental illness and with money. And he said, that is only your situation now. It does not have to be your situation tomorrow. That's a very important point to realize that whatever your problems are and however you feel now, you do not have to feel that way in the next moment. It's all new every moment. Now it's time to reprogram your unconscious, because if you can stop anxiety at the subconscious level, it never even arises in your mind. If you can set your subconscious to happy, you'll be happy-go-lucky all the time. The subconscious, among the mystics, is called Adam Kadmon, which is in English the original man. That is to say, at least one layer of your subconscious. There are more, but we've got to start somewhere, and this is a great place to start. Think. When you want to pool consciously, it's because in the original man, you have linked a pool to pleasure via water. Had your subconscious been set up a little differently, you might have linked that with a trip to the beach or a water park. But you linked your pleasure for water into building a swimming pool. That link can be broken and replaced with another link. You will not realize you even had this link, hence it's called the subconscious. You might hate reading, because in the original man, reading was linked to a really mean teacher who forced you to read a boring book. You might not even realize those two things are connected, yet that link is fiddling with your entire life. You can reset that link by sitting in a sunny room by the beach, cuddled up with pillows, reading a book that is exactly about your area of expertise. So, in a way, these links are controlling our lives. What we come to believe in our earlier thought process controls our later thought process, which controls our feelings and our behavior, i.e. our anxiety. So what can we do about these original links? We want to have the most awesome links. We want to link up everything to the most powerful, courageous, happy, joyful, certain, and with maximum gratitude. I know I've referred to these thoughts as links, but another way to look at these links are as lenses. We see the world through lenses, which tell us if what we're seeing is linked to bad, or fear, or linked to good and power. If a lens you're wearing is red, everything will look red. If you have anxiety, you're probably wearing the red lens, which makes everything look like it's dangerous, even though it's really not red and not dangerous. Put on the blue lens and suddenly everything looks fun, exciting, happy, joyous, productive, serendipitous. Even if it isn't so, it becomes your reality, it becomes your feelings, and you will accomplish more than you ever thought you could because you're wearing this lens. I've identified 12 of these lenses, 10 of which I feel are important to talk about. This is all about a certain fundamental question. Ask, what about this moment makes it the greatest moment I've ever had in my life? With these lenses, every moment can be the greatest one of your life, and this really is the most powerful way to opt out of your anxiety. When everything you see is good, it's hard to be anxious. It's almost impossible to be anxious. You can take these lenses off and put them on in a heartbeat. These 10 lenses are the greatest gift I can give to you. I use them every day, and they have been the most powerful anti-anxiety tools. I dare say they can do more than any drug. We'll get into the lenses on the very next day.